Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Journey to the Underdark. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And if you want to know already doing so, remember to check me out on Twitch, link in the description below. Alright. Last time we left off, you all had just traveled deeper into the cavern system. You encountered native organisms to the environment known as ripples and piercers, and valiantly defeated them. After looting the corpses and looking around the area for more, you found a deceased individual of, I believe you found out, of elven descent. On his person, you found an amulet that, can't remember which one of you did, but one of you identified it as an amulet to Arachnish, the god of spiders, spies, and the drow. That is where we pick up now, with you all continuing your journey forward. Let's see here.
Right,
So,
and
yes,
if
you would like to introduce yourself again, you may do so. No. This is your cue to do it. There you go.
Yeah, I guess I'll go first since we have three of us still muted. Hi, folks. Hi, audience. I'm Hunter. I go by Ever499 on the internet, and I'm playing the role of Yassel Fildre, the kobold wizard and anthropologist. And I'd like to make an announcement. You can now, not now, but soon, also catch me as Gritham the Gnoll in another campaign that'll be uploaded, unfortunately not aired live, to make sure I have this copied. Highlight. No, I'm stuffing it. Search for Jack Spade on Twitch or YouTube.
If you try to post the link, you can't do that, sorry.
That's what you think. But I can cheat.
That works. Shameless plugin. Yes, we're all about the shameless plugins. Yeah, go check out them. Watch that if you have the time and can. If no one else has anything they would like to promote at this time.
Hi, I'm Gito.
I am
Hi, Gito.
Dr. Duck of Death.
Hi, Doc Duck. And who do you two play?
Big boar man on boar named Belmore. Boar name Chop.
I
Being
do
an
not
asshole.
play Big Boar Main.
And
I'm not named Chop. There you go.
Amazing. Alright. With you two,
Emery?
like to introduce yourselves again?
Hi, I'm Felon, and I'm coughing and I'm dying. Goodbye.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh no!
This is Fluffy Piker. And this is Knob. They are a mushroom person. Myconid. Spore druid. Curious. And innocent. That is all.
Excellent. Alrighty, so you continued on deeper into the cavern systems. Also, just Well, you don't need to do it now. Oh, actually, it'd probably be better if you did now. If you haven't done so already, and you have updated your token, because I do believe you leveled up last time, go ahead and do that. That way I can copy over the new tokens to the new map whenever we do switch maps.
Oh, yeah, I just...
'Cause
I
we're
am
about to do that.
all set.
I believe I already did that last time, but it's been a while. Yeah, I think I'm good.
I'm not sure if you
I think-
fully leveled up last time. If you did, cool. Awesome. If you
What?
didn't,
I
now's
do
the
have
time
one
to-
question, though.
Yes.
We did like average of HP, right? Like you always do the average?
Yes, average of HP. So it's the average of your
Alright,
hit die, which should be stated on your class sheet, whatever that is, plus your con modifier.
Yeah, okay, I did it right then. Yeah.
Alright, so you obtained the amulet, looted what you could from this area, and ventured forward deeper into the cavern systems. I want you all to make me a survival check.
Goody! I did not choose proficiency in that.
Cool. Starting out strong.
No, not the fart noises. No.
Goody! Blah.
Yep.
Checks out.
Sounds about right.
Yep, that checks out, Chief. Yep.
Yep. Everything in order here.
Alrighty. Knob. Survival.
You're the
I
one who
am
lives
muted.
here. Please.
Do I get advantage?
No. You don't need it.
Yes!
What is that?
That's a natural 20. That's what that is.
That's disgustingly awesome.
Yeah, that's what.
Wait,
that's
who
what
made
a high
that
wisdom
sound?
will do for you with proficiency.
Up, guide. Me help.
Oh. After you.
All right. Guided by Knob, you all continue down the winding paths of the caverns of Gothak. Along the way, you encounter many dead ends, but with Knob's and Lyra's excellent skills for navigation, you manage to find a somewhat safe path through the winding tunnels, away from any dangers that may exist.
Any massive, dangerous, lethal encounters that you were so hoping we'd run into.
Oh, there's two knobs. Oh, no, not anymore. Now there's one knob. As you travel, you come across a pathway that is littered with crystalline structures.
Now, when you say
that diverges from your main pathway that Knob has more or less identified as being the way deeper into the cavern system to where the Underdark truly lies.
Now, when you say crystalline structures, are these natural-grown crystals, or have they been shaped, carved, and hewn into non-natural shapes?
Investigation check.
Ew.
Oh, survival. Oh, nature. I meant nature. Nature or
Oh,
investigate. In nature or investigation, either one works.
21.
21. Alright, with a 21, you were able to identify that these crystals are naturally formed and grown. They do not appear to be warped in any significant way. However, as you look over them and study them, you do notice that there seems to be chunks taken out of quite a few, and almost marked, as in cut with a sharp blade or other instrument.
Ooh, interesting. I think we should probably stay away from here. Looks like something
Nightbot is
ate
actually on the
these
channel.
crystals, and after earlier, I don't want to run into it.
But
Did you
Nightbot
say eat these crystals?
only activates when
Yeah,
people in chat.
look,
Well,
right
try
over
them.
there, you see, yeah, look, the whole this chunk, just carved out, bitten out, just yikes!
You reckon this is eatable? You wanna try it?
No.
Big
May not by
man,
the people, no, but the monsters can. I think I've heard of things from actually, yeah, I think so I'm from Ven. What I know
Zem.
about
But yes.
I'm from Zem. What I know about Zords.
Make a intelligence check. See if you would.
Just straight intelligence? Okay.
Throughout your studies of the throughout your studies and being from this area, not the underground, but the area, Zim,
The continent?
yeah, the continent, you have heard tales of various elementals that do cross from the plane of Earth to Zim, and vice versa. Since this being your place of study, not elementals, but in Zim and archaeology, you are aware of certain elementals that do feed on gems, gold, other riches.
Yeah. I've heard of these. They don't you don't see them often, almost rare, but there are creatures from not the continent, but the actual plane that the elemental plane is connected to that actually eat like dirt, rocks, gems, gold even.
Knob, as you attempt to eat one of the crystals, no, you can't eat it. It's too hard, and your fungal body cannot digest this inorganic material.
What if there's a piece small enough to just swallow?
Oh well, that they could do.
So, are you saying we should be careful moving forward? Are these things that you've heard of like a hostile? Do they attack on sight like certain stalagmites that we've seen in the past?
I think just
Here it goes again.
No, they actually are intelligent enough to talk, but they do get what's I believe the hip youth call it hangry if they don't have enough to eat.
Sorry, repeat that.
Hangry, like
I hate
they
everything.
get angry when they're hungry.
One more time. I think I missed it. One more.
Hangry.
Ah, I
So like the
see.
ping, or well, the guy on the ping.
Nah, my chop's too nice to be angry.
But you tend to get angry, don't you?
Ah,
Made out of food.
without a good beer every once in a while, you know how it is.
No, I really don't know. how
You don't.
it is.
You don't. No, I know how it is.
Oh, great. Well, you know. Besides the point, you're telling me that we need to be careful, or can we just like have a good time and go for it without carrying?
Well, there's paths here, right? Which one should we take? Is there one that's less eaten crystal? Because I'd like to avoid as much, conflict as possible.
Also, well done. Thank you so much for
And
the YouTube
Yassel
description.
and I assume Nob just simultaneously point down the way that we've been going this whole time, as this crystal room is just on the side.
We should go through the path with the eaten crystals, because then they've already been there and they won't come back.
Are you sure that's smart? I mean, I could see where your logic is coming from. But,
I know. Yeah.
I mean, I know. But we know that's probably not true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna eat some food. All this crystal eating talk is just
try the
I'm
crystal.
munching.
Yeah.
I'd pick some jerky out and munch on it. Here, Chop, have some.
Don't forget your chat bubbles.
Oh, how do you do that?
Control space.
Control space. Yes.
I use shift space, because currently, Nop doesn't speak. He just thinks.
Right, you just go left then.
I mean, follow the leaders. They know the path to go. At this point.
Let's go on.
Alright, so. You're not going down the crystalline path?
I'm following
left?
whoever's in front. I don't care where we go.
Alright, who's in
Well-
front?
Knock chooses.
Nob.
Okay, Nod.
Nob?
Yeah.
Nob doesn't care about the crystal path, because no one seems to have expressed interest in them.
Okay.
Unless the crystal path is the way.
No, the way that you have kind of determined is the quote-unquote appropriate way to get into the Underdark is away from the crystalline path. The beautiful, shiny, valuable crystalline path. I'm totally not trying to influence you in any way.
We're going to
I, the player, would like to roll insight
You're saying
on
it
the
like
Dungeon
this,
Master.
and I want to go to the Laura just sneakily goes to the other to crystal. Yep. I didn't
I'd like to
realize
turn
it
around and
until
go back. Go completely
I'd like to
back
roll insight
the
on the
entrance.
Dungeon Master.
Your insight
My
first.
cat came up with a natural 30.
I am a cat. I do nothing wrong. Alright, so you're in fact not going to the crystalline path, instead going down, continuing.
Well, Nob
Good
doesn't have a concept of value, so if no one else informs them of the value,
Yeah, well, with my investigation, just to be fair for everyone, how valuable are these crystals? Are they just normal, regular crystals? Are they precious gems?
They are not precious gems, quotations, but they all valuable to some extent. The largest ones could be up to about 100, 150 gold.
Alright, looks like we're going down the path where the crystals are, guys.
Yeah.
And I need
Oh,
to get
shit.
the big ones for that. Good luck carrying those.
We have a pig that can carry them.
That's why we have a boar.
The big ones
Oh, yeah.
are roughly about your size for
The
relevance.
size of an average human.
Yeah. And those all deeper into this cavern system. The ones that you're kind of looking at right now are on the smaller side.
Can I find the biggest small crystal?
Okay, that's a bit of a weird one. The biggest small crystal. roll roll a perception
Perception. I'm not good at those.
or investigation. Either one works. Which one are you?
I'm
better
not
at?
good at either of those.
Which one do you not have a negative in? Okay.
Wait, let me help you. I'm with you on this one.
Okay, so I'll let you roll because usually when you give the help action, you actually. Wow, you both roll 9s. Ain't that some shit? All right, as you two look around for the largest small crystal.
You think this one will sell a lot? What about this one?
No.
Laura,
No.
which one of these?
No.
I don't stick all of them.
You find a few kind of just splattered on the ground. There's one's about the size of your knuckle.
I don't think that's pretty big.
Oh, take it.
Fair enough. I open a little small pouch, toss them in.
There's actually quite a few, so if you wanted to take the time, you could, but that would be taking your time to collect.
Yeah, I'm taking my time to collect literally everything. I won't go until I'm stopped.
All right, the ones that you can easily grab or loosen on the ground, a lot of them you would actually have to mine out. So unless you have mining equipment, it's going to be a little difficult to do that. By mining equipment, I mean pickaxes or something of that nature.
I'm just grabbing from the ground.
All right, let's see how many of the small ones can you get from the ground. You get about 40 gold worth of small gems. Just collecting it off the ground.
Is that both of us individually or
together?
Together.
Okay, you get 20, I get 20. Deal?
20. Yeah, deal.
Yeah.
Did I forgot his name. Did he provide pickaxes?
He provided you climbing equipment, so ropes, pins, the little hammers, that kind of stuff.
See, I can probably use that mining hammer to knock some of them loose.
Well, it wasn't a mining hammer, it was like a hammer to
The
knock in
climbing
the
hammer,
pebble.
that's what I said.
Oh, you said mining hammer, but okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Goofy slip there.
Gosh, Mickey.
I walked into that.
Alright. I mean, we're gonna sit here all day if we don't get moving. I don't want to be that guy, but I will be that guy.
I'll definitely be that guy.
Yeah.
I'm already that guy.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess
So where
it's
to?
the other way?
I mean, deeper down the crystal area might be bigger crystals. But there might be crystal people that eat crystals, apparently. That's what I got out of it. I'm not entirely sure. So it's like a high risk, high reward type of thing. But the other path Knobs wants us to take that he knows is probably the low risk. Maybe high reward, not too sure.
Yeah, and I don't think that path to the crystals will take us to the Underdark. Knob knows where he's going.
Does he?
Yeah.
Knob, you know where you're
Are you
going,
there?
right?
Hey. Jewelry. What? What jewelry?
Ah. It's... looks good. You know how things taste good?
He'll hold up. They'll hold up a mushroom from out of his coat. Jewelry?
I mean, it's close.
No, honey, remember the necklace that I gave you? That is jewelry.
They'll try to look down at the necklace, and then seem surprised. Want shiny thing? Or no?
Shiny things are always nice.
This way, Underdark, dark home base. Shiny thing. other way.
Oh, shiny thing, yeah?
We like shiny things.
So we continue forward?
Yeah, forward towards
Yeah.
the shiny things.
Are you actually going to the shiny things?
Oh yeah, we're going to the shiny things.
No,
I
go to
mean-
the Underdark.
I mean, our DM kind of, coerced us, but
I don't know what
it's
you're talking about.
No.
I didn't say
We're going
anything.
to the Underdark.
I need to know, so I can switch maps.
Okay.
Very well. Knob, no, shiny place.
The shiny place?
Can we split the party?
No.
I mean, yes, but
Knob, no.
So, to the Underdark.
Knob will tentatively go down the gem path because they've been
Knob?
influenced.
Very good.
Knob?
That's my
Okay,
boy.
now I-
That's my boy.
Knob, weren't you taking us to the,
No, honey, that is not the original way. We already got the crystals. We can go the
I
original
mean-
I'm
way.
to like this cat.
You know
Mind-
what you can do with shiny things? You can buy food.
You won't buy much. These things are cheap. They're cheap junk.
I mean, later down the line.
Soft
20
skin.
gold is 20 gold.
Soft skin changed mind.
I mean,
They already got the jewelry. We can go the original way, okay? So you know that is the way. So let's just go that way.
we came down here to find riches in the first place.
He's got a point.
And these aren't riches.
I mean,
Look,
later
they-
down.
You know, every million starts with one. You know?
Knob doesn't
Okay.
say anything, but you guys in 20 feet get the sense that there's a confused mushroom, like thoughts of confusion.
Ooh.
Alright,
Unless
let's
you
go
wanna
on.
hear.
Let's go on down the dark path.
Yeah, the
I
dark
mean,
path full
I
of
don't want to
crystals.
go.
Yes.
I don't want to go alone. If most of the party is gonna go somewhere, I feel like that's a safer area. But the greed's getting to me. Give me a second. Let me process.
I processed
What
them
greed?
immediately.
Emry? What
Balmore, you're
greed?
getting greedy over
Yes?
over copper pieces.
I did this.
What greed?
Gold pieces.
Down this way. Come on.
Don't listen to the kobold.
We're going to give you many things. But we should go down the original path. You already got your crystals. And the treasure we're supposed to be getting is supposed to be in the Underdark. This is not the Underdark.
What
We'll come
greed?
back. We'll come back. Alright, I've decided. We'll come back.
Oh, we'll definitely come back. You know, we'll come back. We will get lost and we won't go back. You know it.
Yeah, you never know. We know the path down here from the big we can. Who knows? All right.
Oh, god damn it. Whatever.
We go down dark path.
I need to fix that nightbot command. Anywho, alright, you continue down the path that Knob has determined to be the path to the Underdark. As you continue, I don't have a map for this, so apologies. But you,
Oh, that's fine.
as you continue, you encounter a large opening to the cavern system. In the middle of this opening is a fairly large hole, about 20 feet across, and it drops down.
Wow.
Oh, that is deep.
I'm gonna find the rock close by and just kind of kick it down.
Alright. You kick down a random rock and you
Now, does this chasm span the entire width of the cavern?
No. The cavern itself is about 40, 50 feet. Cubic feet. Let's just go easy, make it easy for everybody. The hole itself is about 20. So halfway, but not entirely.
All right.
It took about 6-ish seconds
And
for my rock to hit the
I
bottom.
think our friend is doing something.
Oh my god.
I'm
Lara?
sending some dancing lights into the hole.
Alright, you send some lights down into the hole. And as you do, the area lights up. Everyone with dark vision could already see inside the hole. No one just... But now that the area is lit, those who couldn't see before now can. Inside is a wide opening to another deeper cavern systems filled with fungal growths. And you see webbing inside.
Oh, spiders.
This area continues down into another smaller cavern tunnel that goes deeper in. You can kind of get a small glimpse of that, but you can't see very far inside, maybe about 10 feet or so.
Now, is this the path we're going?
Is it?
I forgot, did you ever set on your character not actually knowing where the fuck to go? Or did you set your mind on your character actually knowing the way?
Well, Knob doesn't actually know where they're going.
Okay,
They're
Nob
just
is...
finding water.
Okay, so Nob is just headed towards water, is that right?
Yeah, Knob is on his own path. On their own path.
Okay. This is the way to water. Yeah. This is the way.
This way. Go. Safe be. Together stay.
Also, now that you
Alright.
can see in the hole itself is about, to the bottom is about 60 feet.
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem very easy to get down there. And to be honest, I'd rather fight crystal monsters than spiders.
I agree.
I'm not a fan of spiders.
No spiders.
And is this the only path through this cavern? Or is there another series of exits around?
There are several exits in this main room, quotations, that you are in currently, but you do not know where they go. Unless you were asking that, in which case I'd have to tell them.
Where want go?
We want to be in the Underdark. What's the fastest way to the Underdark that's not that way? He points down.
Knob will try and consult their memory. And
Make
think of another way.
I do wish there was like a inset rule of memory checks. Make a wisdom check.
You can do wisdom, you can do history, survival.
Yeah, but there's just too many options.
Well, is it survival or wisdom?
Wisdom check. Make a wisdom check.
Just the ability?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wisdom.
You know that there are a few other paths, but this is the most direct route.
This route quick, fastest. Other routes longer take.
Oh, might as well go longer route now.
How long
Nah.
are we talking?
Noble shrug. How long are we?
To take one of the other routes, it'll take you about 2 or 3 days.
This route fast, quick. Other routes 2-3 day-ish, bro.
It's kind of
2 days.
it's a little weird to tell you day because you don't really have a concept of a day-night cycle.
Well,
You get the point
they'll
across.
say like 2 growth periods.
It translates. It translates through the spores. The spores know. The spores know. They know. They translate it for you. They know. They take your growth cycle and translate it into day cycle, and it's weird, but it works.
Telepathy has an automatic translation function.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's like Google, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a little wonky, but you know.
All right, now I gotta type on my mushroom keyboard. How to avoid spiders. Let's see.
Chicken picks.
Other option 2-3 grow days. This option fastest, quick.
I mean, I'm not fully opposed to it, but it's gonna be another difficult getting down.
I mean, we still have our climbing gear.
This is true.
I'm just gonna put this out there, right? You wanted to go back for the crystals. If you go down, how do you go up?
This is also true.
We have our climbing gear.
Yeah, but how do you get the bar up?
I mean, Yasuo can do the thing he's been doing with the little wavy hands.
Oh, you're right. But
Well,
it's
if
still
none
effort.
knows this is the fastest way, obviously there's a way back up.
True.
Huh. Well, whatever. Let's
Well, you know,
choose.
nothing ventured, nothing gained. I hop off my boar,
People
and I start putting in the pins for the climbing gear.
And
no share.
and oh, those drow. They came up on a pilgrimage. So they might come through here on occasion. They may know other paths if we meet them.
Maybe.
You'd be
The drow you're
surprised about
talking
that
about
pig
is then.
climbing thing.
The
This is
others
also true.
that live here.
Live here.
I'm securing the rope.
I think they're
tight
dead.
around-
Those ones were only, what, a few days, a week or so?
We found 2 dead bodies.
Mr.
Fresh
DM,
dead bodies.
how deep is the hole again?
60 feet.
60.
Uh-oh, how
perfect.
did I lose my token?
I think you're up under somebody. Oh, not?
Oh dear.
Alright. Well, luckily, I pasted
Yeah,
you
let
all.
me drag it back out.
So there you are.
Oh, who's that?
Whoa!
Pay no attention to the man behind the
There's
curtain.
a mirage. A mirage. I'm seeing myself. Oh, we're good.
Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror.
I throw my 50 feet of hempen rope down the chasm, ready to be climbed on.
Alright, so you tied it off and you threw it down.
Yep.
Alright. Now dangles a rope. Just a little bit over 10 feet off the ground to the bottom.
Well, everything's set. We ready to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Emery.
Yes?
Knob confused. Fit. Companions. Soft skin. No want go long way.
No,
That
we're
was
fine
better.
the short way.
No. Start to
Knob.
climb down.
I follow Knob.
All right,
He'll-
you begin
Trying
to
to
climb down.
observe. Use the eyes.
All right, what are you looking for?
Looking at the webs and shadows.
All right, make a perception check as you begin to climb down. Are you both climbing down at the same time, or one individually?
I mean, after like 10 feet of him going down, I start climbing down.
Makes sense. Don't want halfling ass and mushroom face. I get it.
Yeah.
To remember, have we seen Lara cast spells, or
Yeah.
was she different kind of? Okay.
Yeah, you
couple.
saw them cast dancing lights before.
Oh, right, she just did. Duh.
18.
Oh,
With an 18, you can look around and you notice that the webs in this area seem to be fairly discarded. They're kind of all bundled up. They are not kept the way an active web is.
They'll relay that to Belmore
That's kind of freaky.
silently, gently.
Kind of freaky.
Stealthily. Okay. Eventually, you two manage to climb your way down. Was anyone else following them? The rope.
Yassel is staying as last in order to take the time to ritual cast Tensor's floating disc.
Makes sense. Alright. Eventually, you two make it to the bottom. 10 feet between you and the ground. You just kind of let go, bracing yourselves in landing. With a little bit of a thud, but you're good for the most part.
Oh,
Knob
Knob, let
lands
me
on
help.
head. Oh, that's so sad.
Let me help you up, Knob. Come on.
Alicia's cushion.
All right. It's okay. Get up. Stand behind me. We don't know what's down here. I take a defensive
Danger
stand.
down here.
Most
Danger
likely.
down here. They'll poke you with their staff.
What's up?
Thank for pick up, Knob.
Oh, no problem. No problem. All right. Let's just wait for the rest of the crew to come down.
Alright, who's
They'll
next?
stand under the rope, waiting to catch someone if they fall.
Alright.
I take a position in front of the rope with just my lance pointed forward.
Emma will go next.
Alright, you begin to climb your way down. Takes you a good bit. About maybe not a minute. Close to a minute. Probably a minute, actually. Climbing down the 60-foot rope. Takes you a good bit. But eventually you make it down. Knob is just standing there, arms outstretched, waiting to grab you.
Oh, Shepard,
Yes?
can you recenter the viewing camera on the party?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So currently you're just dangling from the rope 10 feet below you as a knob. I think you muted Knob.
Why am I mute?
No.
They'll Knob catch you. They will. Knob. Holds out
Alright.
hand.
Careful. Just be careful, Knob, okay? I will jump down.
Alright, you jump down. Knob catches you. A little bit of an... Okay. It's not elegant by any means, but they catch you.
More like a landing.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him anyway. He tried.
They are on the ground. Just like
I live here now.
Not the mushroom man or person.
Not the mushroom.
Emery,
person.
good.
I'm okay, but are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
Keep your guys' voices down. We don't know what's around here.
Well, Hob doesn't make a sound.
I
when
mean,
they
Emery.
speak.
Be quiet.
No, tell Emery. They'll mutter to themselves in their brain.
They mutter in their mind.
I think
Wait,
we're all down now.
I can think to Knob, right?
You can
Okay.
actually
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
you all can communicate telepathically as long as you're
within 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet. After 20 feet, you have to speak vocally. Alright, so the only people left up top are Yassel, who is still conjuring the spell.
Well, it's 30 feet.
And Lara.
Yeah, Laura's I keep procrastinating climbing down a hole again. That's fucked. We didn't do that.
Oh, well then, after 10 minutes pass, Yassel pops the disc up, loads Guide's Chop onto the disc, adjusts his density to lighter, and climbs down.
Alright, you climb down, and slowly you see a majestic hog just slowly descend on a circular, semi-transparent disc.
You know what they say, when pigs fly.
Oh, not yet, but hopefully soon.
Oh, okay, good job, Chop. Alright. Ting.
Alright.
Waving down to Lara.
Oh, Lara
Who's
already
over
went down. Lara went down before you did.
Oh,
I think that's what you said.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
She's
Oh, you
still
waited?
there.
Oh, you're still up there? I thought you said you went down.
No, she's
Oh,
procrastinating.
They're procrastinating.
Oh, okay. Well,
Fuck
you're
yeah, we didn't
still
do
up top.
Laura kind of looks over the arch again and thinks, yep, no, this is dumb, and then just casts dancing lights once again, and slowly climbs down. Well, not looking down.
Is
hate
Laura
everything.
afraid of heights?
How would you reckon after about 3 holes that we did not climb down easily?
Belmore doesn't notice. He's too dumb.
Yeah,
Alright.
she gets down.
You slowly descend, taking almost 3 times as long as everybody else. But eventually you make it to the end of the rope, your feet now kind of dangling as you're 10 feet above the ground.
I jumped the last bit. If it's small creek.
Alright. Think we're all get it. We ready?
yeah. Oops. Lara, Emery, can any of you make fire?
What do you think I am? Some prehistoric thing?
I mean, magically. As he holds up his hands and just sends out a couple of sharp sparks from them.
Why don't you just do it? You're not here the wizard, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, but, don't have that ready today.
Well, no, can do that.
Emery, can you make flames?
I could not.
I can make flames. I hold out my torch that's already lit.
What legend? The man has a torch.
It's a sweet-tasting, small hallucinogenic mushroom.
Hallucinogenic.
Small.
Okay. Well, since we can't burn away the webs, everyone, be careful. These look pretty big.
Stay behind the boar. Nah, lead the way, but you can stay behind or right on the boar.
Is Emery okay with that?
Yes, I'm pretty fine with that. It's fine.
Did Emery eat the hallucinogenic mushroom
Small.
without knowing she was eating a hallucinogenic mushroom?
I ate a mushroom.
Okay, you did eat the mushroom. Okay.
So it's
Well,
very
it's a small little hallucinogen, but everything just got a little bit more colorful.
Fine, it's how it's supposed to look, right?
Everything's a little bit more colorful. Everyone's voice kind of gets a little bit high pitched every now and again.
Too bad.
What is this hilarious? Hang on. Got this.
Alright, you all continue your journey deeper into the cavern system, following one of the pathways before you. Let me just replay that. I swear I put this on loop. Alright.
Just wanted you to be okay with that.
I mean, I think she would have ate it anyway, so it's fine.
Knob likes handing out mushrooms.
As you continue, the webbing that was in the room becomes more dense as you travel down this pathway. Every so often, a few of you see some slight movement, but nothing really happens. As you continue on, Knob, since I think it was you that noticed it before. Was it you that I mentioned it earlier to? About the webs seeming dead-on?
Yeah.
Because it was
They
Yes.
told one more.
Okay, well, as you continue, the webbing appears to be getting there's no good word. Fresher quotations mark. It seems to be more well kept.
I think what you said before, looking like there might be more of it now.
Use light stick. Burn away.
I mean, that would be a good idea, but
I agree.
oh, okay.
Wait, they were just thinking it, no more.
Oh, yeah, I can think back. Bam. But
You can
won't
also
that?
stay back.
Oh yeah, I can do both. But do you think it's good to do that? You've been down this path before, right?
Try no disturb spider.
Yeah, using a light stick might disturb them, which is kind of bad, right?
Yes.
Then we shouldn't use light stick.
They will shrug.
Fair enough. I now am on high alert as I slowly lead my boar onwards.
Knob is also looking out.
like with taking every step, with maybe even being a little stealthy, as they say.
Oh, okay. Well, in that
Yeah, I
case,
think
roll
the fire
stealth.
might scare them away.
Roll a stealth check. Well, the thing about stealth checks is
You see, the thing about stealth checks is I'm not good at them.
I'm not good. I'm
Did
actually
anyone say?
so bad at them
Wait a minute.
that
Do
I
I have?
have to roll them twice and take the lower number. 7.
Oh,
Alright, so as you continue forward, being as stealthy as possible,
That's without trace.
trying not to
editor's note: it wasn't much.
trying not to disturb the webbing too much. The webbing is mostly contained to the surrounding walls, so it is fairly easy to avoid it. Keeping in mind what may be ahead, you walk around what you can, and eventually you come into a large opening filled with more webbing.
I hate this. Oh my god, I hate this.
I did ask.
Yeah, but I still hate it.
I asked early on, hey, is anyone, got some bad juju with, stuff?
I don't have a phobia, but this is fucked. Still hate it. It's fine, but I hate it.
I mean, it's not like I can't see spiders, but that doesn't mean I like spiders.
Oh fuck! Oh
Yeah.
fuck! Oh fuck! Fuck! Oh fuck!
Well, look at it this way. Now is your chance to really, maybe, possibly fuck up some spiders,
Yeah, seems
With the-
that's
with the
only way
flame, right?
across
Of
on those webs. Right over here.
Alright, so,
I would like to perceive spiders.
okay, roll a perception check to try and perceive spiders. Belmore, your vision is kind of stuck, because I don't believe you have dark vision, do you?
Nope.
Okay,
I just see what my light sees.
Yep, your vision is tied to that sphere around you. Everyone
Emery.
else who...
You can. I think it's just an action to give.
Yeah, it is. I haven't used
yeah.
it yet.
Yeah, she hasn't
I
used
will
that yet.
I will use it if
Oh.
you would like to go see. Hold on.
Oh
let me
yeah,
just-
it could be
I
more
have
than.
I have to impersonate. Hold
I
on.
believe... How many people is it?
It's all of them. I can do
It's
all of them.
It's a lot.
Wisdom modifier.
Oh, you
Oh,
don't have
equal
a
to-
button for it? I don't have a button for it apparently,
It was-
but it's 300 feet.
Yeah, it's
For everyone, lasts us for 1 hour.
Wow.
So, you... I believe that's your
That's
channel
a lot of
divinity.
night
That's your...
Oh, wait, no, I do have a button for it. Here it
Oh,
is.
you do have a button for it.
There you
I
go.
believe that's your channel divinity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
Is it?
Did it,
I don't
why
remember.
did it not
Yeah,
work?
yeah, I'm
Okay,
pretty sure
apparently it's
that's...
not working.
It's not working? I don't know why it's not working. I think we talked about this last time, too, and
Yeah,
something
but yeah,
weird was
it's
going
my
on.
wisdom modifier, and my wisdom modifier is 5, so that can hit everyone.
Yeah, he hits everybody. Unless you count Chop. But you
It's
already
just
have...
Eyes of Night.
You
I
already
can
have
still
300.
get chopped.
You already have 300, so it's like, I'm going to give myself 300 as well.
They
So...
stack.
They
It's
don't
not
stack.
Channel Divinity. That's just Eyes of Night.
Is it not
Yeah.
Channel Divinity?
No, it's Eyes of Night domain feature.
Oh, that's just
But
from the
it's not-
domain vent. Oh, okay, fuck.
That's
How many
it.
times can you use it?
I can only use it once a day,
Alright, so...
but it'll only last an hour.
It's really
Yeah, I don't know
good,
why
but it's only really good once a day for now.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's why I haven't used it yet.
It's really good when you need it.
You go around and kind of wave your hands over everyone, and you all can see beyond what you could before. Most of you already able to see fairly well in the dark. Your vision now extends to every aspect of the cave you're in. You can see everything.
Wow. MVC.
Yep, I can see very far.
Well, should I put this torch out if that's the case?
It might bring attention for us, so it might be good to take it out.
Alright, I'm gonna snuff the flame. No
Lara,
more
I
orange
believe-
circle.
I believe, Lara, you also just went ahead and put up lights as well. So. Did you just do that?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, you were doing that while we were talking, but I just looked at it and
I mean, I'm
said
keeping them
something
on.
about it. Yeah, so now there's several lights dancing around. Nob, you're doing a perception check to look for what? Exactly?
In the shadows and the webs.
Like, looking for anything of interest, maybe spiders,
And the ground.
and the ceiling,
And the ceiling.
And the
Yeah,
walls.
everywhere, basically.
everywhere. I see everything! Yeah, so did you go ahead and make your perception check? Did you do that already?
Oh, guidance. I forgot
Is that
guidance.
what that 11 was?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
28. Wow.
Alright, yeah, so as you look around, you see that the webbing here is fairly well kept. This is to both of you, by the way. I'll just expand on what Nob sees after. You see that there is a large crevice in the center of this cave. Yes, with a piece of stone kind of jutting out from the center. Yes, that, and it is fairly smooth on top for the most part, with web connecting to it, almost as if some sort of web bridge of some kind. Out of the corner of your eye, you see some movement every now and again, but you're not able to track down where it's exactly coming from or what it is. Nob, as you look around, you see several small spiders kind of just crawling around on the webs slowly. You do notice across the way that there are several larger spiders, larger than you.
They over here?
Yeah, in that area. Yeah, that area.
Nob will like hold out their arms and up their staff up and point over this area.
Oh,
Spiders.
thank you, Nob. Thank you.
Maybe danger.
Very danger.
Maybe go round.
I guess there's a way down that way, right? Let's go check it out. Be careful where you step. I heard spiders draw attention on their webs, so don't step in any webs.
Also, spider hide in ground.
I did not hear that, but that's good to know.
Not wrong. As you approach this area, Nob, now that you can kind of clearly see this area a little bit more, you notice that there are actually egg sacs over in this direction.
In this direction?
No, the direction you're headed. Here, in this area. You can kind of just see past this break in the wall, you can see some large egg sacs in that area.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
You don't see this.
Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind. I don't see
Egg.
this.
Tiny. Egg.
Eggs, huh?
Your perception of tin does not see that, good sir.
They'll wave at these two who are too far away.
Actually, is your passive perception even correct? Oh, my. Belmos, yeah.
Yeah, I have shit stats. I'm only strong.
What's your wisdom?
I think it's like negatives a lot.
You. I don't believe that.
I'm just going to.
Oh, no,
Yes.
it's regular. It's just a base 10.
Yeah, Yash is just going to cast
Oh.
mage
Oh.
armor on himself.
So you just have proficiency in the perception stat is what it is then?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So. Is there anything around here besides the eggs?
As you kind of walk around in that area and look, you do see one large spider. Not the full spider, you just see one leg just kind of slowly move back over here.
Regroup.
Nah. Nah.
Yes. Yesel.
I've met others with powers and abilities like yours back all over, really. Do you have a way to talk to the spider? Like a magic that can let you speak with it? Or any animal?
No. Out of character.
Ha! No.
I do not have speak with animals. Not sure why.
Don't your spores just basically
Yeah,
do the
it's such a
exact same
powerful
thing?
spell.
Well,
If they know a language, I think.
here's the thing. Well, the spores. Here's the thing with spores. It doesn't actually state language, but it also doesn't automatically translate. I was just kind of using that as a joke earlier on.
Gotcha.
So, if Nob does infect an animal with those spores, which they did with Chop, they can speak to that animal in their mind, but that does not guarantee that the animal will be able to, understand what they're saying, because, animals don't typically speak a language, and two, that does not mean the animal can speak back, because animals do not typically speak a language. You might hear some in your mind, but that's about it, depending on the animal.
They'll mention the spider that's over here. Seems even larger. And then the ones over here. What? Knob, try speak? Communicate with?
That seems kind of dangerous. Oh no,
It's
you're
our
talking
only
about-
option, unless we fight them all.
Well, usually Knob is speaking to all of you.
Gotcha.
Or thinking at you.
Let me think harder at you. I love that.
Don't yell at. Don't use your that tone of thinking at me.
Laura just looks at
So,
with horror at the spiders and is just gonna kinda snap her fingers and say, I might kind of need you here, and then this little thing is.
Whoa!
Mhm.
Whoa!
Hey!
It's
Cool.
right here. Just
Please
fucking
describe
colors.
for us this summon.
So, well, there you go.
Jenna, please
Yeah.
describe for us what just appeared.
Oh, right. Well, okay. Just appeared is a familiar named Samuel. It's a fox, like shadowy, like it's like a spirit of a nine-tailed fox. I think Shepard described it as what was it? Like got the fucking name on it. A kitsune. That's it. So like a nine-tailed fox, and it's pretty dope. It has like lights all around it,
I was muted.
small little flames, and yeah, it's Lara's familiar.
I'm a little glad I was muted because I just said something very stupid. I
Fantastic.
said deluge instead of divulge. So that's that happened. Anyway, but yeah, so that was completely up to you how much you wanted to divulge what it actually is. But yes, it is a spirit of a kitsune that has become your familiar.
Well, also, of course, for our wonderful viewers here. Hi, guys.
Wait, Shepard, I have a question,
Yes.
which I did not get into. Can it talk?
Up to you.
I want it to talk. Can you talk for me?
I can if you want me to. Would you like it to be in your mind or out loud?
Oh, just do it out loud. Fuck it.
Okay. The wolf speaks out loud when it feels like it. I said wolf. Fox.
Perfect. Thank
Completely
you.
different animal. Alright, so you snap your fingers and you named it Samuel. Is that what you named it?
Yeah, that's
Samuel.
what I came. First thing in my mind. Like, yeah.
And Samuel appears in a flicker of shadow and fire. He just kind of hovers next to the ground by your side.
Or just proceeds to. Oh, thank God! And then just cuddles with it in horror, looking at spiders. That's why.
Emotional support familiar.
Has Knob been this way before?
We'll go with yes.
Then well, how to navigate?
DM, how do I get through this puzzle?
How did Knob previously get through the puzzle?
I would assume by
No.
virtue of simply being Knob, because Knob is a plant.
Now we get through backstory. Well, the area is for the most part the same as you saw it. The webbing is a little bit more switched around, just by the nature of what it is, being ruined and remade daily. Well, currently what you see now is there's kind of two ways you could go. There's the path that path right up there. The webbing being sticky, but feasibly strong enough to actually crawl on or walk on. It would just be very sticky and difficult to do. The other way, the one you're kind of in front of right now, you'd have to climb up a little bit. That ledge is about 5 feet, nothing too steep. Make your way past the egg sacs and the spider that, at least the one spider that you know is though, and find out some way to cross that ledge.
And roughly, how many spiders are over here?
How many did he see?
Nob
With
actually
the
saw. Nob actually
300
saw, but you haven't made a perception check, so make me a perception check now. Nob, you saw 3 when you last looked on that ledge. Not ledge, but on that area. Difficult to say. You can't really see them. Every now and again you see like a shadow move or something like that, but you don't actually get a solid number as to what could be there. You do see the numerous smaller spiders that are just kind of like crawling about along the walls and the webbing.
Numerous small spiders, you say. And where are those located?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like house spider size, like actual
Yeah.
small. In comparison, small.
In comparison, small. Got you.
To the untrained eye, it would just look like your average adult spider. But you may believe it to be. It's completely up to you. I do not know.
I want to hop off Chop here. I want to sneakily peer into this hole right here and see how far down it goes.
Sneakily. Okay, so you roll me another stealth check.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you can't do any walls. Well, I mean, you could, but theoretically. Theoretically, you can only do better.
I have to roll again.
Disadvantage, yeah, because you're normal.
Oh,
See,
baby,
look, you could only do better. You could only do better. All right, as you come along here and look down, this pit is fairly deep, but as you look down, you actually see a small stream.
A small what, sorry?
Stream. Water.
Oh.
Very far down, very deep, and it looks very small. Going through this area. The crevice itself is about 100 feet deep or so.
Interesting. Is there webs going down this like crevice as well, or is it just like the webs are only here and then after a certain amount of like distance down there's just no webs?
It is the second. So there are webbing. There is webbing down in the crevice, but after so many feet, it kind of just ends. It's kind of seems to be limited to the roughly 20 feet or so.
Are all these webs like connected in like some way as well?
Not necessarily.
But like a good portion of them?
The ones down, these are only connected kind of to what you see. Not all the weapons though. One isn't automatically connected to the other, automatically connected to the other. They all have a distinct beginning and end. The ones down in the crevice kind of go from one side of the ledge to the other.
Yeah.
Similar to what you're seeing in the middle though.
Gotcha.
Because that middle piece actually does also connect all the way down to the bottom.
Gotcha. Belmore has an idea. No, I have an idea. Belmore, I'm not sure, is too smart to have this idea.
You can still present it.
What's the idea? If you have, the way I kind of go with it is, if you have the idea, maybe your character could have the idea. It's kind of where I kind of would say the disbelief comes in is if you're, a 6 intelligence barbarian who's never seen magic in their life going, yes, I know, or I have some idea what this obvious engine is that's producing a magical electricity. That's kind of where I draw the disbelief line at. But the fact you're a halfling fighter trying to figure out a way to cross one side less the other, I think any idea you come up with is a little believable.
Understood. Well, my idea was we throw something down the crevice, but make it hit as many webs down as possible, and maybe even throw, like, I don't know, some fucking jerky down there as well. So the spiders go feel the vibrations of the webs and go down there, and also find food that they can munch on at the moment. And we have a very small window to skedaddle the fuck out of here. That's my idea.
Oh, I can do that. And as you look around, you see Yassel just standing there, and floating next to him, a mage hand full of rations.
That works. That works. Alright. But after the mage hand is down and the rations are flying through down the crevice, we need a fast way to get across as well.
Alright, reminder, mage hand can only lift, I think, about 10 pounds, so the most amount of food you're throwing down there is about 10 pounds.
That's as good as it's gonna get.
I could probably hold more helm, let me.
Nob will also remind the party that there's one over here.
Yeah, That's the thing. We have to deal with that one as well as the spiders over there. I'm not too keen on fighting spiders as a character and as a player.
I could have made them bunnies, but no one said anything. I could have did it.
Which way is most stable and fastest? From
stable?
what Nob remembers.
Well, over here, just to give you a visual representation, there's nothing connecting the two sides other than this one bit of web that isn't really connected to this edge. It's connected to like a piece of rock over here. For some reason, the mouse is still clicking. This area, you could easily, well, I say easily, you could theoretically easily cross via the webbing. It would just be sticky and, difficult to do. But doable. But then you're over here and not over here. This is obviously a dead end. You can all see that. It's obvious. This is a continuation of the path. So you just have to figure out a way to get from here to here.
Nob will think to the party about that. Like, way go.
Yes, that's also a big thing right there. I also have another idea. Go ahead.
If you look right there, there's some outcropping over there. We could have someone move across from one side to the other, carry a rope along, and we can use that rope for support as we walk across.
Yes. Also, do you guys know how smart spiders usually are? Are they like decently intelligent, or
They've 8 eyes. They can see everything.
That's a good point. But as Nob has said over here, there's eggs, right? If we took those eggs and then threatened the spiders to let us safely cross, do you think that could also be a possibility?
No!
There's that 8 intelligence at work.
No! No.
I don't feel like that how it would work. I feel like they would attack us first.
They would be very angry.
We threaten the spiders.
Just because all things die and turn to good food, no mean hurt nature.
No, what?
Don't threaten
No.
the eggs.
No hurt nature. Even though good food become death.
I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas right now.
I have an idea. Let's go back, go up, go through the crystal cave.
That's also an idea. Or just do a long detour and take 2 to 3 days to get down that other way. But
Yeah, we only have so many rations.
true, the longer we take, the less rations we'll have. And if come here, child. I need some comfort.
I say we take our chances with this spider over there. Knob can try speaking with it, and we can offer it some of our rations, see if we can appease it. But otherwise, we stay on the defensive. Yeah.
This is gonna turn into an all-out brawl. I can feel it.
Hold on. Do you still have that necklace from Arachnish?
I do.
Fucking wave it in
Yeah,
front of the spider.
we friends.
Oh, yes.
Oh shit.
Dude. Alright. So, alright then.
Alright, Knob.
Friend,
Yes, you try and communicate with it, and I will hold up that the charm. You ready?
Is your passive perception right, by the way, Yasu?
Let's see. My wisdom is.
It only says 10. Is your wisdom?
No, that
right?
is not. That is not correct.
Alright, go make when you can go ahead and update that.
Yeah, let me edit it right now.
Alright, so as you come over this little ledge here, let me see.
Where are you, passive?
it was a good plan. It might still work.
What was the plan? Food? We're trying this plan.
Throwing.
I offered to like distract the food, but like I mean, if we're talking about like we talked about distracting food with these guys, but then we talked about like not getting through or whatever for this.
Oh yeah, y'all threw out
Yeah, I
distracting with food multiple times.
I think the distracting part's like easy enough. That's probably the easy part. The getting
They only
over to the other side, because remember, I have a boar. You know.
Yeah.
It-
And you have a wizard who can make him walk on the wall.
This
Yeah,
is
it's-
true.
It's almost like everyone forgot about that during this entire plan discussion, and now we're here.
About
And
what?
that wizard never brought it up, and I was just like,
what if they just
okay
go up on
then.
the ceiling and cross across the ceiling?
Yeah, because that costs a spell slot. I can't do it as a ritual.
Alright, you, as you enter this area, Knob, you do see this spider that you kind of presumed was in the one you saw earlier. Being closer, you can kind of get the full picture. It is a fairly large spider. A big bulbous head with wide eyes, all 8 of them set. It is stout with a small thorax. I think that's right. Or was it abdomen? The butt. I'm a biologist, but I forget words sometimes. And you see this kind of nestled into the rock, almost like a small piece of stone, but fuzzy. It's a little cute when you look at it.
Honestly, it's not as big as I thought it was gonna be, so
Fuck is that? Fucking wave the necklace and maybe it becomes good and we. I don't know.
I mean, it's about as big as Knob.
Jewelry?
Yeah.
I still thought it was gonna be bigger.
Right.
Never really.
Right.
Take?
I ready, Knob?
Jewelry?
Yeah. I've got it.
They've got their hand out.
Yep. Yassel's holding it in front of him. Right, Knob? After you. We'll go together.
They still have their hand out, as if waiting.
Oh, you wanted to. Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to hold it. Here you go. And he will hand the charm of Arachnish to Knob.
Thank you.
Alright. Knob, you approach this ledge. You're 5 feet down. You're currently holding out the amulet.
Ish amulet, yeah.
Alright. Right. The
So
spider
kinda-
is still motionless, set in this stone little outcropping.
Friend we. No harm mean. Pass want.
Are you actually talking out loud, or are you talking in your mind again?
Mind.
Okay.
He literally can't talk out loud.
We've talked about it before,
As
and I
far
can't
as
remember
you know.
what we decided on. Alright, so, alright, so you did cast Rapid Spoils then, right? Because I'm seeing it right
Yeah.
now. Okay. Let me look at something real quick. Alright. You see the spores kind of like just gently fall on the spiral. 20-foot radius. How far is that? Okay. So all of the other small spiders that are kind of like just chilling a little bit. A small spore lands on each one of them. As you speak, you kind of see the hairs on the large spider kind of rustle. What do you do?
He said what he said.
Oh. Friend we. Pass want. No harm mean. While holding out our Arachnish amulet.
Okay, so you just... Alright, you said that, and that's kind of what you saw. You saw the small hairs kind of rustle, but no... it doesn't seem to respond in any way other than that kind of tingling of hair.
We'll wave to the others.
Anything?
No move. Yet.
Wave it harder. Just wave it harder. I believe in this.
They'll crawl up on the ledge.
Alright,
Oh,
you
oh,
crawl
here,
up on the
here.
ledge.
And Yassel will pass up some meat from his rations. Give it that snack as well. That may help appease it.
they'll put some of the rations down, like here,
On the web.
or toss it. Actually, just
Yeah. Does that web block our path, or is it above where we would pass under?
It for the most part it kind of blocks you. Not there's about okay. Let me get my walls right. It does block the path, but there's about like a 2-foot gap or so up underneath. It's kind of higher up.
Oh,
All of
just
you,
short enough for Yassel to walk under.
all of you can kind of get up under. Even Chop could kind of like squeeze up under if you really tried. The webbing is set up high enough that easily walked under. Now, as you climbed up, you actually see another one is resting on that lead side of the wall right there. And you toss the meat into the webbing in front of you, or just on the ground.
like right here
All right,
in
so-
front of him.
Alright. So in front of that one, kind of on the ground, it takes notice. And as
Friend,
the meat tumbles on the ground, you kind of see it quickly lunge forward with shocking speed and grab the jerky that you threw on the ground.
no harm. Mean, only pass. They'll point this way.
Its fangs bite down into the jerky. Kind of hold it there for a second. And then it begins to crawl back up along the wall, and you see it beginning to spin a small web around that little piece of jerky you gave it.
They'll
Okay.
communicate what's going on with the, like in just thought, not even. I guess Belmore can't hear.
Am I too far?
So
Okay, so they're just like animals, right? So, what are we trying to do again with them? Can we just like go
So-
through?
While we're all on the subject of Belmore kind of being in a bad direction right now, Belmore isn't really on that edge. He's actually kind of more in the middle of what Chop is. It just looks nicer for the picture. But remember that Chop's back isn't actually on that ledge, so he's actually on the middle of Chop. So just kind of bear that in mind when measuring out distance to Belmore.
alright, so then Belmore would probably hear them.
I think
Oh, yeah.
everyone's in range of your spoils at the moment. And it's actually 20. It's from what I'm reading on it now. It's actually 20 feet when you send out the spoils is the range of creatures that can get quote unquote infected. But 30 feet is the range that they can communicate with you and you can communicate with them. So the range that communication actually is 30 feet, and 20 feet is the initial infection radius.
Infection, yeah, infestation.
Infection.
They know move.
infestation. Yeah.
Can Nob see what they're like? Are they hostile or just kind of hanging out?
As you've been talking to them in the mines, the one farthest away from you currently, you don't think you actually got in your spoil range. The one that's closest to you, you know you did. So let me get my fucking words right. You believe that it is hearing what you're saying, and it has shown. Look, this gets really fucking well. You believe it's hearing what you're saying, and you believe that it has shown responses to your presence. They do not appear to be extremely hostile, or really hostile in any way. When you threw that food out, it did seem to respond to that sudden movement, and it went for it. But your mere presence in that area has not seemed to be taken as a threat or as food.
Knob. Try throwing not food past where you threw the food at. You know, throw a rock right there.
No? Do you need more food? Do you need another, more rations, more jerky?
Knob was gonna use one of the. Oh, what were those things that we? Those piercers?
Yeah, you fought Piercers, Ropos, Dark Mantles.
Knob has been carrying around like some piercers, corpses.
Ooh.
You've been carrying around a lot of questionable meats.
That is a very good idea.
They'll hold it out. Food. Befriend. Kind of hold it out under the web.
Alright, you hold the Purcell corpse, which in its own right is food, under the webbing. You see the kind of glimmer in the eyes of the spider. Seems to have noticed it. Let me roll something. I want to see.
Assel will clamber up and use his mage hand to push that over towards this spider that is still here.
Right. Repeat that again for me.
Assel will clamber up the ledge next to Knob and use his mage hand to push that corpse to this spider.
Okay, so you're just pushing the corpse out of Knob's hands and out to the farthest spider.
Yep. Because this spider already took the jerky, correct?
Yeah, it took the jerky and it is.
Yep, it climbed up into the wall.
Yeah, it climbed up on the wall, and it is currently in the process of wrapping that piece of jerky in webbing, and it's pretty much done by now.
Come close. Gather.
As you push that corpse over to the other spider, it does see the movement, and it goes for it, and kind of lunges on top of it, using its 4 front legs, pulling it up under it, just biting into it. After several seconds of kind of that fang massage of into the remnants, it slowly gathers it up in its 4 front legs and crawls back up onto the ledge with its other 4.
So, waving the
I
amulet
think it
did
might
nothing.
be safe
yeah?
now.
What was that?
It's difficult to tell.
Okay, wave it harder. Let's try and wave it. Give it to me.
Try-
Yep, give it here.
Roll an insight check.
Gladly.
All
Thank you.
all of you, roll an insight check to
I
see,
think I already know what's
to
happening
try and
here,
read a
so-
spider.
But we'll see if Belmore knows.
Because, dear God, it's
Here.
so fucking hard to try and describe the
Oh, Belmore might know.
the inner mind mechanisms of a spider.
Then please feel free to make us roll to give it to us.
I'm almost positive I know what he's gonna say, and I'm pretty sure we're wasting our time trying to do this.
I just want to be smart.
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to avoid time-consuming combat by wasting even more time. We're geniuses.
I mean, hey, if this is where
We're
the
trying
role
to save
play,
resources.
if this is where the role play leads, go for it, baby. Anyway, all right. So Emery, you have no clue what's going on. The spiders, you've seen them bite down on the flesh, and they just kind of seem to be eating it. Not really eating it, but they're kind of wrapping it up currently. The rest of you, Knob, especially, it's kind of what I've said earlier. They don't seem to be taking your presence as a threat or as food currently. Every time you've thrown food out, they seem to be targeting that movement and going for it. As you've been speaking to them, or at least one of the spiders is kind of hard to tell. The larger one, it seems to be taking notice of words entering its mind. Whether or not it knows what those words mean is almost impossible to tell.
In layman's terms, I believe what these spiders are doing are just anytime anything crosses this, they go for it. I wanted to throw like an actual rock at it to like in this area to see if it actually go for that. That's why I said don't throw something that's not food and see if they do that as well.
I knew what you were going with.
So far,
that.
we've only going with like a rock. I'm almost positive these guys will just go and like lunge at anything that passes these fucking webs. That's what I'm thinking.
I will say that Knob did hold their hands with that Purso up under the web, and nothing went for it. It only went for it once Yassel mazed hand that meat further out.
Past the web.
Past the web. Well, it was already past the web.
I mean, like...
But...
Yeah. Okay.
Farther out.
Like,
almost towards the spider, really.
Knob will go under the web.
Oh, shit.
You crawl up under the web. Now that you're up under the web, you can actually get a better look around.
There's going to be 2 more.
Well, not 2 more.
5 more.
1 more.
Okay.
And this one seems to be, it seems to be almost guarding eggs. The eggs that you see do not actually look like that. They look like masses of webbing. They are not hard-shelled eggs. But as you enter this space, nothing seems to change.
How often can I do rapport spores?
I don't believe there was a limit.
Yeah. I can see it's still here in the chat. It does not show a limit.
There was a duration, but there wasn't a limit.
We'll puff out again. Or they will.
Alright, you puff out another spore cloud. In a sudden change, they seem to recoil a little bit. All of them do.
It'll think the concept of friend at them.
The concept of friend.
People who give food. That's Knob's concept of friends.
And hold up Arachnish's symbol.
Alright, you perceive the concept of friend. And hold up Arachnish's symbol. They seem to, after your initial puff, they kind of recoiled a little bit, but they have since you kind of immediately did that, they kind of since quotations loosened up and have kind of gone back to that resting position that they were in before.
Knob will motion to the others Slow travel.
I never thought I'd have to like RP out the interactions of spiders to people without them actually talking to the druid.
So glad we could put you up to this.
I'm willing to do it, and I'm doing it. It's just difficult.
So, Shepard, is there so this webbing right here? There's a way under. Is there a way over, or does this go all the way up to the ceiling?
Over. Yeah, there's a way over. Yeah. It does go. It covers a majority of that area, but there is a way to go over and under.
Mr. Yassel, sir. Hey, Yassel, can you make pigs fly over the spiders?
Not yet, but I mean, yeah, I think if Chop just crouches low enough, y'all can get on.
I mean, I don't want to
get
disturb
under
the
there.
webbing, if you know what I mean, at all. I don't want to taint this somehow working relationship we have here.
I believe you did take a long rest, so you should all have your spell slots, except for that one that you used earlier. I don't know which one
Yep,
you used. You
I
used
do.
one, and it says you.
I used a first level slot to cast Mage Armor, but I do not yet have the spell Fly.
Well, looking. Oh, okay, that spell. Okay. I don't. I'm just looking at your target, and it says you have 2 out of the 3 second level spell slots. That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, that's just from me editing in that third slot from the level up.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and give yourself a long rest. Fix that up.
Yep.
That'll fix that up.
Yeah, just do it. Why don't you do the trick you've been doing quite recently to make a Chop here fly over gaps?
Careful, slow.
Well, I mean, a gap this deep, that disc won't work.
I mean,
He can walk across, but
fly over.
we'll need him to carry a rope over. He'll have to go under, otherwise that rope is going to drag across these webs, set them off.
The same thing if he walks under the web.
One of the spider's legs begins to slowly lift up, but then goes back down.
I'll just get across slowly but faster.
There it goes.
Friend. They'll point.
Yassel will slowly and carefully crawl under the webs. Which you less of a crawl, more of just a hunched walk.
Like, how high is the ceiling?
He said that I remember him saying something about the ceiling. I don't know.
Oh, up to the
Web
ceiling?
is about
This over on this side is kind of like a circular room almost. Like a dome. It's the dome. This is kind of like a dome. So over on this area, all the way up to the top, it's about 20 feet or so. 15,
Yeah.
close to that.
And you said how like tall was the gap again? From like the floor to the thing. It was like
it's big
5-ish
enough
feet?
that Chop can, not easily, with a little bit of effort, can kind of crawl through.
Crawl through
I mean,
without disturbing, or
Without
with?
disturbing, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of on his side, maybe. I don't know.
It's just slide on under, just slowly push him under on his side. Yeah. Alright. That works. Well,
Emery, as you hug that wall, a small spider
Ladies
kind of
first.
just skittles around.
Oh no, I don't like that.
I know you don't.
Friend,
Alright,
come slow.
fucking speed through it.
Just zoom.
You speed through and you see the one that hasn't had any food yet kind of perk up and begin to almost jump, but kind of stays.
Yeah, you fucking better, otherwise he's dead.
the fucking idea of just they've seen like small creatures and small people that they could totally fucking and you're gonna see a fucking boar just waddle through.
Or
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, it's like a buffet.
No.
It's like
That's why I wanted to go over,
it's
not
like
under.
a piggy buffet.
Knob,
does Knob have any rations? I don't.
do you have another one of those things? Gift to it,
That's
please.
depends on what your character sheet says. Have you been keeping track?
No more of the piercer corpses. And Knob ate the. What were those tentacly things? The inky ones?
Tentacles.
Dark mantles.
Yeah, 8 dark man. Well, actually, it had. Would you have allowed him to pick up them to pick up 2 dark mantle corpses?
If you would have.
Yeah, they're collecting them to eat.
They are kind of heavy. Well, they're not that heavy. They're probably like 10
Not
pounds
strong.
each.
So 1 dark mantle.
They're only slightly larger than a possum's head, so they're probably about 10 pounds or so.
Kind of disgustingly, just pull out a dark mantle corpse that's got mushrooms on it out from his jacket, or their jacket, and offer it to this one. Friend. And then put it down there, just gently.
You gently lay the fungal cover of the dark mantle corpse down. It doesn't seem to give it much mind.
Oh dear.
Well,
Did Emery give Knob rations? I think I had rations. Maybe need more food.
I'll hand him some more rations.
They'll put them on the like exchange.
Alright, so you just gently take the dark mantle back, shove it under your cap, and lay the rations down.
Yeah. Dark
It-
mantle.
It as you kind of approach, it kind of moves its legs a little bit, but doesn't seem to give the food much mind.
And they'll leave it there. Come.
oh fuck. Alright. Do. Big boar. Slowly. Slowly. Slowly.
Just
Slowly.
just army crawling pig.
Slowly. Slowly but surely.
This is what sessions are made of, you know? Just
Slowly but surely.
Is the DM trying to RP out spider movements
Slowly but surely.
based on stimuli?
Pig can't go any further.
Chuck the bristles on his back kind of graze this bottom spider web, and you see a bunch of the small spiders kind of skitter away.
pat.
Oh fuck, 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 oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Alright.
You kind of
What
glance,
now?
you kind of glance up, and you're just about a foot or so away from the large spider, currently wrapping up the corpse of a Purcell.
Okay,
one?
okay. Now tie a rope to Chop's tusks.
Chop
Use.
awkwardly turns around, trying in this very tight corner, and I tie rope to Chop's tusk, and then he turns back around.
Alright, I will pat Chop on the tusks. Alright, you can do this. Just get over there.
Oh my god.
Head over here. And just hold that down for us.
Alright. Whoops. I can't grab Chop. There we go. He's gonna climb over on the wall.
And with almost ironic climbing skills, Chop, with the rope on tied to his tusk, just easily climbs along the wall and along the spider webs.
I'm gonna put this rope and plunge it with a climbing tool on this side, right
Python?
here. Whatever it's called, thing. And
No,
then
no. No, not there. Here, along the edge, and have Chop move over to the edge, over there, so we can use the rope to ease along the wall.
Alrighty, excuse me, ladies. I need to get the placing. And I place a thing here
Alright.
and secure it as much as possible.
Alright, you put a pigeon on the ground and you begin to bang it. And with every ping of the hammer against the pigeon, you kind of see the spirals all begin to shuttle.
Gently,
Careful.
gently.
Oh, I do like a light ping. Just like slightly tap it.
You do a light ping to... It doesn't go down any deeper, and the spirals kind of just give a small shuttle.
Oh, I'm gonna try to just push it down. It's not like hit it with a hammer. Just push it down really hard with my, the hammer.
Give me a strength check. Let's see if you can actually do it.
Yeah.
No, it ain't going down any deeper. Not just with your weight alone.
I'm gonna just do one big ping, but one.
Okay, just one big ping. You bring the hammer back. Ping! And it echoes, and you see all the spirals kind of skitter around.
But is it secured
Make an insight check.
on the fucking python?
Yeah. Or intelligence check, either one works, I suppose.
Insight. 16.
Looks pretty secure.
Alright. I'm gonna slowly and
Just-
daintily.
It's as
Get on
secure
the
as you're
rope.
willing to make it. Alright. So from what I can see, the rope is about here, going all the way around up to here.
Yeah.
So it's
A nice
kind of
little
nudging.
net to catch us.
Yeah. It's nudging this edge, and it's kind of just going over this web. Alright.
Yeah.
So now we have a secure handhold to slide across.
Well, unless you gave everyone spider walking, everyone's just kind of going to be dangling from this rope over the edge.
Yeah,
It's not so much of a handhold as much as this is now your ladder. Not your ladder, your bridge. So,
Well, it's right along the wall, and
Friends.
so it's right along the wall up until the web happens.
all the way up to here, it's bare. It's really not even up against that wall, except for like this small bit.
Well, either way, I'm gonna try to slide over
All right,
on the rope.
make me an athletics check to try and shimmy along this rope.
Oh,
Actually,
Can-
I think you'll be strong enough. Yeah, I don't need
Guidance.
an athletics check from you. You're pretty strong enough to shimmy around
Alright.
this rope. Actually, I
Then-
think you're all pretty
Yep.
athletic. or
Before you go any
acrobatics
further,
runs.
help
Okay.
help Chop hold the rope. Have him hold the rope.
Yeah, all right. And I touch the safety, and I grab the rope with Chop, and we both tug it to make it snug, so it doesn't like waver. Just make sure to do one at a time.
Right. Who's next?
You can't expect me to do that, can you?
What's that?
I was in character.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
You think I'm mental?
It's
What,
the only way
Shiny?
across.
Go across.
How do you want me expect to go past that?
Mhm.
And dangling my feet?
You just saw him do it.
Yeah, but he's crazy. And way too lucky.
We had a good class
Yeah,
on that, so I'll go to class and, if we all go to class and we'll show you that it's safe, okay?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Wait just a second before you go. He'll do his hand motions and concentrate a bit, and adjust her density to double, giving her advantage on strength checks.
Thank
Alright.
God, because he
Um,
knows.
that's a bit of a double-edged sword because on one hand you're making her stronger, but on the other hand you're making her heavier.
Yes, but we now have our strongest party member assisting our, dare I say, beast of burden in holding that rope tight and secure on the other side.
That is true.
Knob will poke Emery.
I'm more saying about her climbing the rope, which I would honestly just say it just cancels out. You have advantage on the strength check, but being heavier would give you disadvantage on the climbing. But I believe your, what is your strength?
No. Hold on, let me look.
I believe you're actually fairly strong. Nope. you're
No, I
11.
am not. I am not.
You have an 11. I thought you were,
I could
because
make
you have a
her
warhammer.
I could make her weigh half as much, but she would then have disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't think that's good. No, I don't. What?
This ability gets weird. That ability gets weird because yeah, it's an athletic check, and technically you would have disadvantage, but you'd be lighter, which means your strength would be better to. I don't know. It gets weird. That shit is getting weird. We're in a weird territory, and I don't like it. I don't like this territory. This is weird. I don't like it. You're lighter. I would just say because you're so light now, you'll be able to easily get across.
Okay, I adjust her density to half.
Like, fuck this check. You're light now. I don't know why it's giving you a it's situational. It wouldn't give you fucking disadvantage. Fuck it. You're fine.
I do that with everyone as they go across.
How many spell slots does this guy have?
It doesn't
Oh,
take
no.
a spell slot.
It's a class feature.
How many times
I
can you
can
do
do it
that?
all I want.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, it's right there in the side. The only limitation is I have to concentrate on it as though it were a spell.
Oh my god. I hate it.
Me too.
It's so useful.
What? Still thinking this is crazy.
Oh, well, they would poke you.
Oh, I'm
Give you
going back.
guidance.
Please poke me.
Good luck.
Fucking hates everything about this. It goes over and doesn't look down. Dumb.
You next.
Oh, after you. I can't
What
do
makes
this.
sure? What makes sure Yesel's safe?
Yes, but I can't do this. And he'll have your weight if I'm too far away.
Knob will fall over. Not used to being so light.
Dunk.
Oh, here.
What?
It'll help him up.
If Yesel want, Knob doesn't seem to want to go next.
You'll be fine.
But they're not worried about getting across. They're worried about you.
I'll be fine. I'm the lightest of everyone here.
Safety. You will, if you choose to hear in your mind a sigh. Mushroom crawling.
And Yassel halves his already diminutive weight and makes his way across.
Quick, got to rope. Oh, too late.
We have defeated his spider puzzle!
I wouldn't call it much of a puzzle. If anything, I'd say you made it harder on yourselves.
Classic.
Well, that's the fun of it.
I untie the rope of around from Chop's tusks, and I kind of just wonder how I'm gonna get this rope back, and I just realize it's probably not for the best.
Here. And he'll wave his hands and make you twice as heavy. I should have a better chance to yank it out.
Oh, okay. I try to yank it out.
Knob will.
Alright, give me a
Poke.
give me a strength check.
With advantage.
1, 2, and then plus the. How do you roll? It's brackets, right?
Brackets. You can also do slash all, and that'll do it too, but you gotta put a space in between.
Gotcha. Bam.
Alright, so an 18.
18.
Alright, with an 18, you give the rope a good yank, starting yourself with your now more dense being, and you yank the pin free from the stone, and it kind of just swings back toward you and hits the wall beside you.
Oh, okay. I roll it back up and hang it on my backpack, and get back on Chop. Now that freak show is over, I guess we gotta go. Let's continue. I did actually saw at the bottom of this cavern there was a stream of water.
Water.
So maybe if we find a safer way to get down, there's a potential.
True. I mean, it could be pumped up with the proper machines and magics, but it's just so much work. And we don't know how... Oh, I have so much to talk about, yes.
I don't want to hear it. Talk to him over there. Or in your minds.
Belmore is done with this. Onward, but be wary. How everyone is?
Not good.
Oh, I'm wonderful.
Nob will hand Belmore a mushroom. A nice glowing orange one.
Aw,
Oh, I see. I
Friend?
fake eat it.
Friend!
So I put it like next to my mouth, like you know how like a person like, oh yep, very tasty.
Eating it
I
like a
shove it in my
child gave it to you.
Friend!
it's right in my tummy, and I shove it in my pocket.
Alright. And you continue on deeper into the caverns.
Yeah.
Let's
Anyone
go
need to take a
ahead.
break?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Let's go ahead and
Oh,
take
yeah.
a break. Yeah, so go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back in a little bit.
How long of a break? Because I might go heat up some food.
10 minutes, 15 minutes. Just when everybody gets back.
Alright, I'll be back.
Hello, chat. How y'all doing?
I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't wait till break. I went pee during that entire thing.
It is a very late break, I'll admit. Alright, I'm going to run some ads.
Is the
real quick,
DM
chat.
disappointed that there was something good here?
Going to run some ads, but don't go anywhere because we're going to be right back.
The DM left.
I'm still here.
Oh, well. Were you disappointed there was no combat?
No, I'm never disappointed for that.
I am gonna get a good talk drop though. I've been dying.
For a minute, I thought you said I'm going to go get drunk, and I was like, oh, okay. Alright, hit that button. Alright, now I'm going to go because I got to go. Get some stuff.
Hey, no, I do have alcohol in the cup, but it's not my alcohol, so I'm not gonna be drinking it.
Yeah. Not sure how well that mixes with cough drops. And anytime the players can use their heads to think around combat or any other challenge, and especially if that plan is pointlessly convoluted, hey, the DM's having fun too.
Probably thinks that we should have been farther at this point, but you know what? Well, where are you going? I don't have any food. No. I'm sorry. I don't have any food. I'm sorry. I don't have any food. I really don't. Look, my hands are empty. You want my water? Here, get my water. There you go. She did not want my water.
That's just me.
What's just you?
No, that's just mean.
Oh, mean that she didn't want my water? I know. There's not much water in there, to be fair.
I was having the darndest time choosing what wizard school to go with. I am so glad I went with Graviturgy.
Helped us a bit, yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Plus, also fits with him. It's just such an out there, unusual school to study. You have to dig all the way into the Exandria setting book to find it.
Chloe, what are you doing? What are you trying? Chloe, that's a paper towel. Honey, it's literally just a paper towel.
Yep.
She's an old fart. She's senile.
Aw,
No!
poor thing.
No!
She's
Oh,
eating the
look,
paper
it's-
towel, isn't she?
She's growling for it. I took it away
No.
from her, and now she's growling because she wants it. Okay, do you want a ball? Here, let's go find you a toy. Let's go to the living room and grab you a toy. Oh, sorry, very good. No! There you go. Have a toy. You should like that toy. You stole that toy.
How are we all doing?
You sound terrible. You okay?
Yeah.
How are we all doing?
Oh, I'm great.
How are you?
I am confused, but okay.
Oh,
Why
what's
are you
up?
confused?
We managed to diplomacy spiders.
Yes. And? Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Welcome to being
I
a
just-
druid.
Give us something harder later.
Oh, you say that? But I swear to you, if ever I play a warlock, I'm taking the incantation that gives me permanent, constant speak with animals. I'm going to Dr. Doodle the hell out of that.
Diplomacy is never not an option. Well, sometimes it is. Depending on who you talk to.
And what you say?
Call him a little bitch. Always works.
You smell like a backer.
You smell like beans, and they don't like that.
Oh yeah, no telling
Like a
when they smell like
tanning.
beans. That's instant diplomacy ended right there.
You say that, but what if you're talking to beans?
I don't think beans want to smell like beans.
Yeah, you see, that's the trick. You have to make the beans think that smelling like beans is an insult. That way, they think that your insult is actually a compliment.
I mean, if the DM says it.
Yeah, so. Inner mind workings of a bean.
Call him Mr. Bean.
Doesn't make any sense, because a bean doesn't have a mind.
You say that, but it's Dungeons and Dragons.
What about beans?
Many
You have
things.
to insult them in order to compliment them, basically.
I shall
It
not
doesn't we all
in-
smell like beans.
indulge on this conversation any further, because that confused me.
Exactly. Welcome to Being Psychology 101.
Holy shut up.
Denology.
It's Beanology. It's similar to Spider, Spiderology, but slightly different.
Oh, that's arachnology. Thank you very much.
It's only arachnology if you include scorpions.
Yeah.
Less eyes and legs.
What do you want?
Damn, just got gotten.
Come here.
Is everybody back?
Yes.
Yep,
I think.
I'm here.
You see, Knob isn't a violent being, so
We will change him. Them. They will evolve into violence. The violent shroom. They will be purple.
Can't wait. Fucking stab him.
Concern.
Emry, teach Knob more thing.
I'm sorry, what was the last part of that? What you said?
Teach Knob more thing. More things.
Yes, of course I would. What do you want to know?
A blank stare. Everything?
Everything would take quite a while.
What surfacers do? What look for?
Well, I think we pretty much do the same, except that we, obviously sit on the sun. I could teach you how to cook sometime. I do know how to cook.
Cook.
Yeah, it's when you take a bunch of different types of food and then you make a better meal out of them. You can go downstairs, honey.
No,
Hold
no,
on,
they
my
can't.
dog. Hold on, my dog's
Ah.
whining to go downstairs. Go. Go ahead. Just making it downstairs.
Good job, Cookie.
Knob will take out a tentacle of a dark. What was it?
Mantle.
Dark mantle, and put some mushrooms on it, and then stuff it into their face. Cook.
I guess technically yes, that is cooking.
Knob. When you do that, do you taste it? Does it have a flavor? Does everything that go in there have a different sensation, or do you does it just digest?
Taste.
Yeah, the thing you do with this, and Belmore sticks out his tongue. Do you have one of these? Do you have one of these?
Does Knob have a tongue? Well,
Does Knob even have a sense of taste?
I have a more important question. When you eat mushrooms, is it cannibalism?
recycle.
Recycle.
I love that. Okay, yeah. Got it.
No go waste.
Got him.
Alright, and you continue down the caverns. As you travel, the webbing along the walls does not cease. It continues.
Oh, Knob. May I have that charm back?
Oh, Knob was totally gonna get.
Thank
Here
you.
go.
You continue to see more of the small spiders crawling along the edges of the walls as you travel. Excuse me. Many long discarded, shriveled, desiccated corpses line the tunnel system. As you travel, you notice one pathway that looks slightly different. It is more uniformly rounded compared to the surrounding tunnel systems.
I would like to investigate that. Is this a sign of civilization?
Make me a investigation check to try and determine that. Let's see if something else would be also acceptable. Nature would also be acceptable if you would like to have rolled that instead. Basically, whichever one would have made you higher.
That is a 15.
Alright. With a 15, as you investigate the walls of this new tunnel, the tunnel itself is about 10 feet wide diameter. It is almost uniformly spherical, like a tube almost.
Circular?
Yeah, circular. That's a better one. As you look along the edges of the walls, it almost has this ridged effect to it, almost as if how this tunnel was formed was made slowly. So the tunnel is circular, goes down kind of a set path, and every couple of feet or so there is almost this circular ridge that goes along the entire tunnel itself, almost as if it was segmented in a way. It does not appear to be warped with tools. Does not look to be formed from any man-made mechanics you know of.
Hey, I'd like to ask a question.
Yeah.
Invern,
Sam?
are purple worms a thing?
Purple
Your
worms.
silence is deafening.
My silence is always existent. Do not let that be cause for excitement. It is merely me thinking. But yes, purple worms do exist in the world. Zim is one of the ones that they exist in.
In the continent?
Yeah. Well, the continent and the country is one and the same for Zim. as well as all the other continents.
You said world.
Oh, did I say world? My bad.
Yeah.
Well, they exist in the world. Zem is one of the places that they do exist. They exist in others as well.
Does this look like it was made by potentially a purple worm? Or similar creature?
Make an intelligence check to see if you could try and deduce that. Your area of expertise is in civilizations, not biology or zoology or anything like that. Maybe not. You're not really sure.
Can Knob give a look at the walls?
Yeah, you could also look at the walls and try and see.
This is natural. This isn't natural, but it's not. It's too perfect. I don't trust it.
Knob, as you look at the wall, the tunnel, being from this area, living in this environment, this is 100% the tunnel of a purple wall. How long ago it has been made is
Worm purple. They will convey that, just point it out, like, oh, made long ago, worm purple.
What's a purple worm or worm purple?
Also, thank you for song.
It's it's big, scary, not fun to come across. Let's don't do it this way.
Is that alright? Well, that's just easy to avoid, right? We take the path that you didn't take, right, Nom? That's obviously not the path with the purple worm place, right?
Was there two paths? I thought there was just the one.
Oh, is it just one?
No. The path that you were going on continues on. This is just a new segment. There's actually two bits. It's
like a T intersection.
Yeah,
the purple worm
It's
path
a T intersection.
Crosses across the path we're going.
Exactly.
It goes in left and right while we go straight.
Exactly that.
Well,
yes.
Well, let's just not go to the purple worm. I think that's just an easy fact, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Continue on.
We avoided spiders, now we avoid purple worm.
Avoid spiders good?
Yes.
Neutral.
Knob will seem confused as they hum not hum, in their mind they sing the song that Emery taught.
To everyone?
Emery taught them.
But is like an out loud humming in the mind where we all hear it or no?
If you choose to hear it, I think, is how it works.
Oh, I see. How good is it? And then I'll just decide.
I don't... Hit your button again. I don't know if it's a they choose to hear you or not thing.
I mean, how well can you actually sing Head and Shoulders?
Feta creatures can communicate. I would say that would mean that you can allow your thoughts to enter someone else's mind, but they can't be like, I don't want to hear you right now. That's what I would say that means. Again, it's one of those things where it's just up in the air and it kind of just means whatever it means.
It is terrible.
Not great. Not great.
Shoulders, head, toes, knees.
No. Head, shows us nails and toes.
It's not even half
Ears
toes.
plugged. Can't hear. Please.
No, I have hooves.
No, I meant Knob. Does Knob have toes?
Knob has feet.
Does not
Oh,
have toes.
just straight up feet with toes and everything. Okay.
That's a picture.
Well, they're like two stalks.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like an elephant foot.
Yeah, which has toes actually too.
Yeah, but you know they look more like toenails than anything.
Toes, head, feet. Go on, stay close.
Yep. I'll lead the way. Torch in hand.
Wait, it would still be an hour, right? Or how long would we be able to see 300 feet?
Oh, that's right. That is correct. As you've been traveling, it has been a couple of hours or so, so that vision has been dissipated. To get to that point, basically when I do these like little no map segments, it's a very extended period of time between these interactions. So yeah, the 300 field dark vision has since dissipated. You usually I just kind of go with the assumption that you kind of continuously just put out your spells so they can understand you roughly every hour or so.
And you guys would have been able to gather now that Knob can understand if you're saying something, like out loud, as long as it's in common, at least. What languages do I know again? What look for you? Water?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
where you're leading us, right?
And in Undercommon, because he has heard Nob speak this before, yes, water, ruins, people, anything.
The Underdark.
Yes.
Knob like dark. Comfy. Idle chit chat as we're going along.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my back kind of hurts. How long have we been at it today? Or what day is it? How many days have passed? I can't keep track.
Would we have a sense of how long it's been?
You more so than everybody else, because everyone else is kind of bases their time off of a day-night cycle, which they have not had to. You kind of have that innate sense of this is kind of what time it is, quotations, just based on living in this environment for your entire life. So basically what I'm getting at, for everyone else, your perception of time is completely warped. You don't know what time it is. You don't really know how long you've been walking. There's no way for you to know. Usually you tell time by looking at the position of the sun and seeing where that is.
Mm-hmm.
But Knob, you don't have that time perception because you don't judge time by the sun. Your perception of time comes more from when you wake up, that's day, quotations, whatever you want to call it, and whenever you go to sleep, that's night, quotations. That's kind of how you perceive time as a people.
They will convey how long it's been, at least since that they've met Nob.
And I know you took one long rest, which was a day. I can't remember how long I said because I don't have anything in front of me. I said it was for you to travel up until the point that you found. Well, you found Nob that day.
Yep.
And then you fought that day against the Dark Mantles. You didn't rest or anything, so you continued on, and that is when you fought the Ropals and Pilsels. So that also would have been in that same day. So all of that happened within the span of at least 24 hours. And then you took a long rest, slept for 8 hours or so, until you woke up. And then you continue your journey, which is where we are at now. So really, it's only been 2 days. Not even a full 2 days, because you haven't went to bed yet.
Yep. And please feel free to add in hand waves of you travel for so long with nothing exciting happening, if necessary, to advance the plot.
Oh, I always do that. I have no hesitations against doing that.
Good.
So, that's basically how long you've been in the cavern system up until this point. Getting to that end of the second day.
Alrighty. Well, let's just keep moving on, I guess.
It sounds good to me.
Heidi ho. Here we
Lara?
go.
Offers a glowing yellow mushroom. Friend?
To who?
Lara.
Jeddo, you muted?
Oh shit, I'm muted.
I thought so.
Oh, yes, mushroom, yes. Where were we? Laura looks at Num with, the face, smiles, and slowly puts it in her bag.
Nods appreciatively.
Nods back.
On, go, rest. Safe?
Alright, and you can...
And
Oh, no, go for it.
Hmm?
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say into the darkness
Oh, okay.
of the caves, but don't worry about it.
And you continue on into the darkness of the caves. As you continue, leaving the tunnel, Papa Worm tunnel behind you, the tunnels that you are currently in suddenly open into a vast open cavern system spanning hundreds of feet. In the ceiling are various spots of light glowing faintly. The ground is covered in large stalagmites. Stalactites hang from the ceiling. And only one who can actually see deep enough in will be Emery. So Emery, deep into this area, you see a structure. You see a tower that is rising just along the edge of your vision. out of the stone.
I think we're getting closer.
Well, that's good to hear.
Emery see well. Good.
Yeah, there's like a tower or something over there.
A tower.
A tower? A tower! Civilization!
Yeah, a tower.
Oh,
I mean, possibly. I don't know if it's abandoned or not. I can't tell from here.
As you
What?
Actually, what did you say last? I didn't really catch that either.
So they didn't know if it was abandoned or not. So I don't know if there's civilization there.
Okay, I thought you might
I
have
heard
said something after that. But as you,
No, I thought that.
since you're the only one who actually can see it, you can actually tell that it doesn't really look abandoned. The inside is glowing, the multiple windows, the structure that is on top, because it's not like it is weird English. The structure itself kind of juts out like a regular tower, but the top opens out, kind of like almost like a disc on top. But it is opened for the most part with a pointed roof, quotations. I say quotations a lot. But it doesn't look abandoned per se. You can see that there are lights inside, they're just faintly glowing.
Or actually, I can see some sort of light, so there might be somebody in there.
Careful, bee. Many creature exist down. Some nice, like furry, dark bearded ones. Sometimes pointy-eared, dark ones. Not so much.
Oh, yeah, please. And Yassel will pull out his book. Just tell us all you know about everyone who lives down here.
Oh my god. What does Knob know
Good
about
question.
the denizens?
What does Knob know about the denizens of the Underdark? That is an excellent question. We're about to find out. What do you tell him?
Well, are drow considered in this world? Zem?
Yeah.
Are they like normal drow?
For the most part, all the, traditional D&D lore is equivalent to this. With the exceptions of the gods, because I changed those up. However, I don't hold to the consistency of this race is strictly evil. Everything is, kind of this individual could be evil or they could not. You gotta talk to them to find out. There's also, the misconceived notions from racism and all that kind of stuff, because that does exist, but, what can you do? But to actually answer your question, actually, your knowledge would be different. Because you are actually a denizen of the Underdark, so you know of the peoples who live there. Everyone else only knows the descendants who have since split off and no longer are actually intermingled with the Underdark brethren. So the drow and Duergar that everyone else would know above ground are the same as the ones underground, only they do not communicate because they have been separated for hundreds of years. Grandparents and that kind of deal. So for everyone else, the only knowledge you would know would be secondhand tales told from the race's descendants over so long. But you actually have, maybe not first-hand knowledge, but you actually have knowledge of the people who live here, which is fairly similar. It's basically the same thing, only the living conditions are different. You know that the Drow in particular and the Dwegal, depending on which colony, I guess you could say, you are speaking with, could own slaves, they could not. They could just live in vast cities. Some of them could just live in small towns. The ones your tribe intermingled with the most probably would have been the nicer of the ones who maybe didn't have slaves and, you know, would have enslaved your peoples. But you are fully familiar with the Drow and Dwegal civilization as a whole.
Do I know about illithids? Or are there illithids?
That's right. The non-playable race. You would know of them, yes. They are far and few between, but they do exist, and you would have some knowledge of them. You never met one, you never encountered any, but you have heard stories and all that kind of stuff.
Some dark-beard folk can be nice. Some pointy ears, nice. Avoid tentacle head. Sorry to interrupt.
Writing all this down. Oh.
There.
Describe that tower. He might know who lives there. If they're peaceful or not.
I will describe it like you told me.
And terrible detail. Got it.
Yes.
Alright, let me actually open up the map here. Because it's up to your way you go here or not. But I'm just going to open up the map so I can actually give you a good, detailed description. From your distance, it's a little difficult to see. Well, it's not that difficult. It's kind of easy for you to see. It's just on the edge of your sight. But what you see in better detail is a tower that looks as if it was built out of a very large stalagmite. There are various tunnels, entryways that pierce the sides of this stalagmite, this large rock formation that the tower is built in. The very top is a continuation of this stalagmite. About 20 feet or so, the whole structure is very large, very tall. About 20 feet or so from the top is a kind of a, I don't know the proper term, but think of it like a plate, like a dinner plate, but flat, that kind of sits in between the stones of this stalagmite. This metal plate has 9 structures that kind of poke out from it. They all end abruptly, and they are rectangular in shape. It's hard to get any actual good details because it is at the very end of your vision, and it is far away. And then it continues up with more of the stonework, and up until the smallest point that it ends. And at the very top there is a single window that is, from this distance, looks quite small, but if you were to get closer you would realize it's actually quite large. And the base of this tower basically what you're looking at is a massive stalagmite that has a tower built into it. That helps you out here.
Mm-hmm. And does any of this sound familiar to Nob?
It would, because you've been through here.
Oh.
And you've seen this tower quite a few times.
Then what is it?
This is what is known as the manor. It is it is what I've been describing it is. It is a tower built into a massive stalagmite that is currently occupied by a group of drow. Who are worshippers of Ereknish, who, just through side knowledge, you may know about, because you kind of know who these people are. You've never really associated with these people, but you know who they are and what they worship and all that kind of stuff. They've never really shown you any hostility, for whatever reason, but your clan, tribe, colony, family, whatever you want to call them, never associated with them ever. Not for really a reason of hostility, just no real reason.
Just didn't happen. They will relay that information. Drow. Pointy ears live there. Hold manor. Maybe not hostile. Colony folk. No commune with them.
Well, I haven't laid down in the bed in quite a while. I'd be up for seeing if they'd allow us to take shelter in their lovely estate.
Yeah, that does sound like it would be worth a try.
If friendly, yes. Maybe group find more shiny things.
Well, feel like we're gonna find a lot of shiny things there.
Don't steal anything from them.
What is this insinuousness? What the fuck? What do you mean steal anything? I didn't say steal anything, huh? That's kind of rude.
Emery?
Just stares at you.
What is steal?
Stealing is when you take something without permission. So if you make sure you ask first if you find anything in there that you want, okay?
Okay.
I literally
Like
unmuted
share.
at the wrong time. Anyway, continue. Do not let me interrupt you.
Like sharing.
Yeah, but sharing is when somebody gives something to you without you asking most of the time. But you need to make sure that you ask, okay? Otherwise you'll be stealing. Like, you have mushrooms on you, right? What if I just took them without asking? That'd be stealing. But if I asked you for them, then it'll be okay.
Oh. Okay.
But
Odd.
if you ask and they say you can't, but you take it anyway, it's still stealing. Because they said you couldn't have it.
Many rural complex have.
Very. That's why you take what you want and what you
Oh,
need.
yeah.
No, we do not teach him bad manners. If you had any questions about this, let me know, okay?
Now,
Okay.
in all this conversation, would we still just be casually walking towards the tower?
Well, Knob is.
Yes. I am as well.
Have you come in?
Jedo, are you muted again?
Yes.
I'm sorry. It's getting that time in the EUs where.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright, so you continue into this massive cavern system, headed towards the place known as the Manor. Takes you a good we'll say about 30 minutes to get there. I'm not going to bother doing conversion of walking speed to feet. But eventually you get there. A little slow from climbing over the rocky terrain. As you look up in the sky now, you do see various shapes fly about in the cavern systems. Shapes move around. As you get close to the tower itself, you notice that there are shapes moving along it. Very large shapes. Only one who could probably make out any actual detail would be Emery because of the dark vision. So Emery, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Alright.
Alright. You, because of your dark vision, you can actually get a very good glimpse of these things that are moving around the outside. They are very large spiders, larger than the ones you encountered earlier. And as you look at them, you see that they appear to have something strapped onto them, some sort of saddle or something like that. And they seem to be located around the upper level. Not the very top, but like midway. You continue into the base of this structure, and at the base you find a entryway that leads through the stalagmite itself. I had to think of the fucking word, and goes into the structure. Along the entryway are several glowing mushrooms. And in the center is a stone room with two stairways rounding around. At the back, you see a slightly purple glowing sigil, and there is no way the room just ends. You do not see a pathway up or down, other than these two stairways that kind of just end at this upper ledge. In the center of the room, you see a massive golden statue that resembles a spider with jade legs and a massive jade crystal embedded in the body of the statue, with emerald eyes that glow.
Okay, everyone, just wait here. There's no way they didn't see us approaching. Someone will be down soon, no doubt, to investigate us. And
Is there a
let me
doorbell?
take care of it.
Is there a door? Well,
Doorbell?
once you load in, you'll find out. There is no door. This pathway is completely open. The room is open. You do not see any doors. The only thing in the room is the statue and this glowing sigil at the back of the room. You don't see any stairs, ladders, doorways, nothing.
You said there are two staircases.
Well, yeah, there's two staircases that go up from the bottom floor into like this slightly elevated top floor. But other than that, there's nothing else.
You reckon this is the place resembled in the or mentioned in the letter we found?
Oh, of course it has to be. I mean, look right here at the statue. And he'll hold up also the charm. It's got to be. And he'll actually pull out his notebook and start sketching out the statue. We just need to move forward very slowly and just wait for someone to come and meet us.
Move forward, right?
I mean, this doesn't really look like a
That's
place
not my
towards
token.
a journey of self-discovery, if I'm being honest.
And he's just going to stop right here at the threshold.
We'll look at the mushrooms.
They are faintly glowing mushrooms.
Is this a drop right here?
No, that's just that's just where the walked stone begins and the natural stone ends.
I see.
The entryway, if you would, from one door room to the next.
He'll just stand there and wait a bit.
You wait, and nothing happens.
Well, looks like they didn't really see us coming in. I think we just take a step in.
You'll call out in Underdark, or in Undercommon.
Now, Laura, look at that.
You
That
yell,
seems rough.
and it echoes throughout the entire room.
How many mushrooms do I pick?
Oh, are you picking the mushrooms? Well, there's just 2 in this little area.
Can I touch the spider?
Oh, no, I would advise against that.
I'm touching the spider.
Yeah, I think touching the spider's fine.
Oh, you touch the spider?
I'm touching the spider.
Alright. You touch the jade portion of the leg. And you see a flash of glow. What the fuck is that English? There is a flash of green light from the eyes of the statue
Uh-oh.
over your body.
Oh,
Let's see here. Need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
oh, fantastic.
There it is.
Alright. I can't say I didn't expect this.
You know.
You know.
If you weren't gonna touch the statue, I was gonna touch the statue.
Someone was touching that statue. Holy shit.
Whew.
Alright, you begin to feel your body tense up and almost as if time around you has begun to slow. But then it ceases and you can move freely.
I released the touch.
What you feel?
I don't know.
Does it feel
Kinda
rich?
fun.
Money worthy?
It felt. Well. I don't know. Touch it.
I mean, alright.
I didn't lie, did I? Yeah.
I touched it.
No, stop.
Alright, as you walk forward and touch it, you also see that flash of glow over your body. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Alright, as you touch the statue and this glow covers your body, you take your hand away and you move slower than expected.
You know, it kind of feels a little weird. I can't explain what's going on.
Can you stop pretending?
Pretending about what?
You're acting like a moron. I'm just saying.
I
I feel fine.
am?
Do you see this?
I feel
Loud and clear, yeah.
like I'm totally fine. Chop. Touch the statue.
Alright, Chop walks up to the statue and licks it. Same thing happens.
Make a wisdom saving throw
Yeah,
for
same
Chop.
thing happens. You know the drill. Chop is also.
I think he's alright. You guys are kind of going a little too fast. Why are you guys all in a hurry?
Okay, Yassel is going to step forward. Oh boy, he's going to take a chance on this one. Going to fish into his travel sacks, pull out a that pearl he bought way back, and hold it up, balancing it uncannily so on the tip of a finger, give it a slight nudge, and it'll do a quick orbit around this statue, and as soon as it returns to Yassel, he will catch it and tap on the leg as he he'll give that actually 10 minutes to do because he did not prepare the spell. And after 10 minutes pass, while he's doing this, does anything happen in those 10 minutes?
Well, as you hold the pole up, flick it, and it begins to spin around the statue for a bit. It comes back to you. 10
So
minutes.
10 minutes pass
10
and
minutes
nothing
pass.
happens?
You touch it.
Yeah, he grabs the pearl, and at the same moment he touches this emerald spider statue. Ritual casting Identify.
Alright, as you finish up the casting of the spell and touch the statue, the spell goes off, succeeds. This is...
Before that, I will need to make that saving throw.
Well,
Because he did
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. If it is a magic item, some other magic computer. Okay. This is not just a statue. It is a magically imbued statue. This is a construct. This is a construct that was made. I'm trying to get my fucking words correct here. It is a construct. It's a magically imbued construct. It's hard to tell. No, fuck it, I'm just gonna tell you. It is here, charged to protect this area from intruders. And as you finish casting the spell, touch the leg to lawnmower. I need you all to snap the grid because the construct does not know a damaging spell from a non-damaging spell.
Goody!
And I'm going to roll initiative because as you touch it, it lifts up his leg to swat you away. But this wasn't a surprise round because you all kind of knew something was up. Let's see. Okay, he didn't actually go first. Oh, actually, I accidentally rolled for Chop. Well, you're not on Chop, so Chop kind of gets his own initiative right now. He walked out. But I did roll for Samuel, which I didn't need to do, so I'll just remove Samuel. Alright. Well. Alright, you know what? I think that's a good place to leave off. Because depending on how this combat goes, it could either be very long or it could be very short, who knows. And we only have 30 more minutes until we hit 4 hours. Well, 27, so I'll say that's a good place to end it. As Yasuo is about to get obliterated by this claw. So, I hope you all enjoyed today's session.
We'll see who goes first.
Not you. Because I can see. I can see it right now.
Dude, I'm about to one-shot the bitch. You know it. I did last time.
You rolled a natural 20 on your initiative, by the way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What was
Rob
this?
and I stay back here. We pick mushrooms. You guys can fight. Goodbye.
They picked mushrooms. You guys fucked with the statue.
Was this combat going to happen no matter what? Because this is
No, it didn't have to happen. No matter what. That's why I said this combat could either be 30 minutes or it could be a couple of hours. We don't know yet. So, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. I'll be right back. I'll do my outro. And I hope you all enjoyed. So, if you're watching on YouTube, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And if you aren't doing so already, check me out on Twitch. Link in the description below. And I will see you all next time.